Hi. How you doing? You good? I'm brilliant. So, an update. So yesterday, I got myself some glass skates for my mouse. They worked quite well, but unfortunately my mouse pad needed a clean, and probably quite a deep clean as well, because I haven't cleaned it for some time. And I don't use one of those fancy sleeves or any of that sort of shit, so unfortunately my mouse pad was kind of dirty. Now, I tried playing with the glass pads for quite some time. I even played a little bit off stream, try and get more into it. However, I just couldn't. They just wouldn't work, and it didn't really matter what surface I put them on either. Anyway, I decided that instead of trying to force it, that I would just go back to what I already knew. So I bought myself some Teflon pads, or, well, replacement pads for the ones that I've got. And now we're back to full strength, basically. We are cooking with gas. Yesterday I couldn't do that because it kept like, it was like this, and then it was like it was awkward, it was horrible. So I've just gone back to what I know, and yeah. Although I was told that basically that I should realistically like give it a while and like try and see if I can get it to work, you know, because it's going to take a couple of weeks to get used to. I don't want to waste, I don't want to be, like, fucking trying to be a good player for 2 weeks. I don't want to have that sort of bullshit, so I'd rather just be a good player now. Or, well, but I say a good player. I'd rather be a player who can stand against others without having to, like... I just don't like being tilted, okay? I just don't like being tilted. I really don't. And I don't want to sit here and be a moody fucker because I'm getting my ass handed to me by, you know, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So that's where we're at, basically. $110, eh? Well, the only thing I'll be able to really do is take the suppressor off, but then we've only really got options like flash hider or converter. We could try the converter, but I don't think that's really going to add much or remove much aside from, you know, ping me on the minimap. But we'll give it a go. Ain't nothing if I ain't worth trying something. But this gun does benefit from... Oh well, I mean, it basically has no recoil, so... Could use this and probably just have just as much fun. I did turn my sensitivity slightly down though, just in case there's any residual buffering. Okay, it helps if you don't aim at the ceiling. Possible. Fuck off. Will you fuck off as well? That would be cool. Of the potato. I have a sneaking suspicion we're not going to win. Amazing. You're such a good player. Motherfucker. want a warm-up. I don't want to play for $250,000. Can we just have, like... Look, Battlefield, I know... I realize that I have semi-decent stats, and, you know, you want to make sure that I'm being placed on teams that, you know, have... I don't know, stuff. But fuck me backwards. I would rather not deal with that. I don't really care about score. The accuracy. And matches won. We have like 63 headshots in one life. That's pretty cool. What fucking things have we got? Wow. How much is that? What's a million? Was it 2 billion? Yeah, because that's 100 million. So 2 billion damage dealt. What the fuck? Wowzers. That's kind of interesting. Sabotage? Oh, I remember sabotage now. $6,699 kills. Wait, what? I have a KD of 5.91 for Rush. I suppose it's probably because I haven't really played it all that much. So I've got accuracy, which isn't particularly that great, so I might swap that for something else. Highest kill streak. I can't imagine that's true though. I can't see myself having a kill streak of 305. I just can't. Okay, highest kill streak in Conquest. Oh, you can't use oh, okay. So you can only display specific, like, everything all mixed in. That's stupid. I'm pretty sure I've designated more enemies than that. That's pretty cool. I'll swap that for that. There we go. I think we'll get rid of that too. There you go. So it shows that I've neutralized lots of objectives, I've won lots of matches, and I've healed lots of people. There you go. That works. Do we have to have badges up here? I mean, they're the seasons. I'll stick with those. Oh, which one I've got the most on? Probably this one. Oh, okay. No. There you go. That's much better. Now it also doesn't look like I'm some sweaty fucking tryhard. Right, okay. Oh, I didn't realize I had Liberation Peak. Oh, okay. I'm really glad I didn't get that map. Fuck. Play Domination instead. Ħaġintal base. Ħaġindas base. It's going to be quite close quarters, so we'll use this. I got fucking stuck, fuck you! That takes some real effort, that does. Top tier. Almost. Alright, give me a moment. How are you? Give me a moment. I'm just going to say goodbye to my girlfriend. Ugh. Right, I have returned. You're just gonna sit in the tunnel. So fucking lucky, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, okay, sorry. I didn't realize my bullets did nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro. You're shooting me through the fucking thing. Hey, Lily James. Unfortunately, I can't really respond through chat because I'm shooting things in the face. but thank you for coming along. Oh, good. DWP take her benefits. Like that. Motherfucker. Oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I just remembered my fucking... Because I was typing... Because I was mid... Like... The chat box was up when I... When the game switched levels, it means it's broken. Oh, fuck your shotgun. I'm gonna regret changing this to iron sights. Motherfucker. Almost. I do want to try and use it with iron sights. I'm gonna get used to it. Reds. Oh my god, the shotgun guy can fuck off. Off type. Yeah, defeat's imminent because my team can't seem to fucking... What the fuck is going on? My fucking controller fucked up my aim. Yeah, that was just piss poor. That's fucking annoying. it's not really the points that I was going for. It's more to do with the fact that, like, there are certain guns that have certain hindsights and they're just bad, and I kind of just want to get better using them. Maybe if I use it on burst fire. Like, I could just as easily, like, you know, swap it for that, and then I could use like a scope, and that's fine. But sometimes I just want to be able to use all of the attachments I want without having to sacrifice. So if I could get used to using iron sights, then I wouldn't need to put a scope on it. Because the only other option is to do that. Yeah, it does. It looks very clunky without a scope. The problem is if you use the vertical grip with the heavy barrel, your ADS time becomes 300. And there's nothing you can do to, like, lower it, like, and we're at 167 milliseconds, which is, you know, vaguely too slow. The only other option I have would be to do this, but then we lose out on loads of, like, look, 77, 67. We lose a whole 10 points of control. Not that we need the 10 points of control. Like, you know. It's not really the control that I'm after, it's the precision. I mean, we only go from 44 to 40, so that's not exactly a huge drop, really. But, because I'd like to use, like, you know, 30 round fast is probably the most beneficial one. But now if we use any other grip, apart from, like, the stubbies, I suppose we could have 74, 70, 42. And that's okay. And we have 5 extra points for a different mag if we wanted to, but now we're up to 200, like, millisecond sprint recovery. Whereas if we were using this, we wouldn't be. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to balance the gun's, like, desire, like, fast and mobile, but at the same time, you kind of want, like, you want to be able to ADS quickly without having to worry too much about, like, you know. And look, if we have it in this setup, then we can have sprint recovery 167 and ADS time 250, which is pretty fucking good. Unless we go for a light barrel and then we have 200 milliseconds, but then we lose the precision. And the only way to get the precision back would be to use that. So what do we go from with the heavier? Heavier is 40, so we don't even technically get it all back. We lose it by 1 point. So that goes up to 40, and then this would be 39. So it's like, so I'd rather have 40 precision and 67 control. There's not really a lot you can do. It's kind of like, it is what it is, sort of thing. At least in this setup, if I wanted to, I could put 40 rounds on it and it wouldn't affect my sprint recovery or ADS time. So that's a bonus, but it's not the best. The only way we could improve it, like, to a level that's slightly better would be this. But that ADS time is really slow, so if you're, like, running around a corner and see an enemy, yes, my gun shoots quickly, and it's, you know, relatively good, but because of the slower ADS time, you're losing out. And the only way to get that back is to use the light barrel, but then we're basically back at square one with, like, if we use the light barrel, then that's the same as using the heavy barrel and this attachment, just minus the control. So this is probably the better way of doing it. Even though the heavy barrel slows down our ADS time, the precision increase is just better. I mean, even that isn't that good. I mean, look, 200 milliseconds. That's with the fast mag. If I wanted it to be, if I wanted that to be quicker, I'd have to use that. Now the gun is essentially the most accurate it's going to be, but at the cost of essentially being able to, like, even this, like, look. I mean, that's just fucking insane. It's great, it's wonderful, but it just... You're fucking yourself because you don't have the ability to react quick enough, basically. You just don't. The only way you can have better reactions is technically with this one. But now we're back to 100. So I can't really do much else. The only thing I can really do is that, and that makes it slightly competitive, but now we've got a slow reload. A 2.5 second reload versus a 2 second reload. We can have a bit more mobility though. So now we're sort of like vaguely back to square one. And if you put the fucking compensator brake on it, my god. Okay, look, I'm not controlling the recoil here at all. Now I'm gonna control the recoil. I mean, that is fucking insane. And we've got like 167 millisecond sprint recovery, ADS time 250, all good, all good. But then if we want to be silent, we've only have one option, and that's like the normal suppressor, unless I use standard bullets. Though in fairness, I'd probably use penetration, just because I mean, the recoil increase would be negligible at best. But the ability to shoot through targets would be increased. Is there a way I can do that? No. Oh wait, can you not test this in the range? I thought you probably could. Do the penetration bullets not go through the targets? Okay, and they don't go through the targets, that's stupid. And if I want to reload quicker, then I have to suffer. And it's like, So it's kind of like, you know, you got to sort of pick your battles, and unfortunately you can't really do much with this gun. This is the optimum setup, because it allows you to use the long suppressor if need be. Oh, Gruds, I did some testing, by the way. I don't know if you're still there. I did some testing. Some controller testing. To try and figure out what I can do to help your settings get better, okay? Now, at one point, I told you to lower the infantry aiming left-right acceleration. But, when you did that, you told me that it felt like it was quicker, like it was more jumpy and less controllable. And after doing some extensive testing, okay, I found that if you have a vertical aim ratio of 30, and your infantry aiming right acceleration is set to standard, so the higher it is, the more acceleration. Okay, look. In Battlefield 2042, the way acceleration worked was, so your stick is in the middle like this. Okay, it's in the middle. You're not moving it. Everything's fine. in 2042, when you moved your stick a certain amount, it would add an extra bit to it. So if you wanted to have smooth, trackable aim, but then have a little bit extra, so you could switch to targets quickly, you would just increase it. But by increasing it too much, you'd have too much, and it would be awful. Okay, in this game, for some reason, it works completely differently. The higher this number is, the slower. So look, I can't really show you because I'm on keyboard and mouse. So when the number is really high, okay, it feels like you're doing this. It's very twitchy. When the number is really low, it's very twitchy. It's very like, it's really sensitive, okay? But when the number is really high, you sort of move more like this. So if you wanted to aim from here to here, you would have to move the stick more, essentially. But that is that's not a bad thing, okay? Especially when it comes to yourself. So next time you're on, that's what we will go into. I realize that you've probably gotten used to using the settings that I gave you before, but honestly, I think if you increase this to 100, it would probably be better. Like, genuinely. But these are my settings for controller, if any of you really care about it. Also, down here in the controller tuning, I changed my axial dead zone, because before this was on 6, I changed it to 10. This is way better. Way, way, way better. Also, another tip, if you care, to find your dead zone on a controller, what you need to do is you need to put this to 0. This is your right stick, so this is your aiming stick. Put this to 0, come out of the menu, make sure you're in a firing range or a game or whatever else, and just get your controller and jiggle the stick and like shake the controller. Be careful you don't throw your controller by mistake. Shake your controller, and if your aim starts wandering around the screen, come back into this menu and increase it. Now, once this has been increased to whatever number it needs to be set to, -5, yours could be 10, 15, whatever. If it's above 10, I would buy a new controller. But anyway, then what you want to do is come down to here to where it says max input threshold. This is how much the controller needs to move in order for it to register like maximum movement, okay? Now that's set to 5. If you set this to 95, if you have to go above 10, don't set it to the opposite. So say if this was 10, don't set this to like, say this was 15, don't set that to 85, set that to like 90, or like maybe 87, something around that area. If this number gets too big, okay, don't lower that to match that, if that makes sense. So what you're essentially doing is this mirrors the amount that you're losing. That makes any degree of sense. But yeah. And make sure you have your dead zones on your L2 and R2 at 0, because you don't need that stupid fucking like simulated trigger pull bullshit. It's just a gimmick. It's not useful. Leave this the same as it was. Unless you want faster movement, then you could like decrease this if you want. But the lower this goes, the more of an immediate, like if you wanted the feeling of what it's like to have mouse and keyboard. So for instance, when I press like so W is forward, S is backwards, A is straight left, and D is straight right. When I press these buttons, I get maximum input. So if you wanted something similar to how a keyboard would have, then set that number that was on the screen a moment ago to 0, and essentially it will just input immediately. Okay? But don't lower the dead zone. Leave the dead zone alone. In fact, configure the dead zone the same way as you did the other one. But yeah. But I was using a vertical aim ratio of 45 before. Vertical aim ratio of 30 just seemed to be the perfect point. You couldn't do a proper circle like this. It was more like it was more like an ellipse, okay? But if someone was above, you could still, you can aim like this, so you can get above them. But it's just easier to navigate this. It makes this way easier. So there you go. Those are the tips that I got for you gruds. And when you're next online, we'll give them a go. Ugh. Right. Who's online? Contaminated Conquest, 12 of 64. I was going to check actually last night, but obviously I got caught up in this mouse bullshit. Whether or not my whether or not they had like a bot lobby that I could kill bots in to unlock attachments, because I would like to get attachments for this fucking gun, because I kind of feel like this gun could be really good. So I think this gun could be similar to the 𝓿. Now, ultimately, it does more damage. Actually, does it? It does the same damage. 25 damage, 515, well, 514, whatever, fire rate. But the stats, in comparison to the 𝓿, are pretty much the same, aside from the bullet velocity and recoil control, and the ADS speed. But, if you were using the short barrel, okay, I can't show you because I don't have it unlocked, but the short barrel increases your hip fire, your precision goes down, but this gun shoots slowly, so that is an irrelevant number. If the gun is shooting this fast, this is irrelevant, okay? Control doesn't change, but mobility does. Mobility goes up and your ADS speed becomes 200. And your sprint recovery is still 133, but 200 and 133 is like God tier. Only downside is, the smallest mag you can equip realistically is the 45 round mag. Any magazine that isn't a fast mag will keep your... Well, actually that's weird, I say that. That one doesn't increase it, so you could use 45 round fast if you wanted, that'd be okay. But it would increase your sprint recovery. So normally, on all guns, or at least on assault rifles, from what I can tell, we use the M433 as an example, okay? And what you're paying attention to is this number. This number changes sometimes, but this is the number you want to pay attention to. So, with a standard 30 round mag, you have 133 millisecond sprint recovery. Sprint recovery is the mechanic that determines how quickly your gun is ready to shoot, regardless of ADS. So if you're sprinting down an alleyway, and you have this at like, I don't know, 200 milliseconds, that means that your ADS time and your ability to shoot time are the same, which you might think would be good. That would be like a really good thing, right? But that's a bad thing, that's a terrible thing, okay? You want to make sure that your sprint recovery is faster than your ADS. Some LMGs, you can get the sprint recovery faster than the ADS by like a lot. So just bear that in mind. Some guns have access to these mags, okay? But what I'm trying to point out, sorry, is that the 30 round mag has 133, okay? 30 round fast, 167, okay? 133, 100. The fast mags, so these two are just standard mags. They'll increase to 167, that's just because you've got extra bullets, okay? But it's the same as the 30 round fast. But if you do the 40 round fast, it goes up to 200 milliseconds. So this is where the game is a bit weirdly inconsistent. The bigger the mag, you know, or rather the ability, I mean you can see it better here. Okay, my ADS time hasn't changed. My mobility changes when I use a mag that isn't a fast mag, and when it is a fast mag it gets lower, and my sprint recovery time is slower as well. So if you want the best sprint recovery time, don't use a fast mag. I mean, I say that, like, I'm currently using a fast mag with 167, but this is a competitive loadout. This loadout is good, okay? It's not going to be winning any battles at long range. You're not going to, you know, it's not going to be doing anything like that. But just to point it out, you know, this is a good loadout. Very good. And I've learned all of this from fiddling around with this stupid fucking gun. So 100 millisecond sprint recovery, 100 millisecond sprint recovery, 83 millisecond sprint recovery. That is faster than some SMGs. 30 round fast, 133, 133, 133, 40 round fast, 167. This is what I'm talking about. 45 round mag, 133 milliseconds. You see what I'm going with this? So you only seem to incur a penalty to sprint recovery when you have a fast mag. If you don't have a fast mag, everything's pretty much okay. So just bear that in mind when you're building these guns. And the only way realistically you can get like an even faster sprint to fire time is if you use the rail cover. If a gun has the option for a rail cover, put that on, okay? Without the rail cover, it's 167. With the rail cover, it's 133. This gun ADSs quicker than most other guns can ADS and shoot, especially if you're building your gun like with this, for instance. I'm miles ahead of all of the people that can point their guns and shoot me. I'm already aiming and shooting, and that's why this gun works in this current setup. So I'm very autistic, and I like this shit. But you also notice that on some of these guns, I have this foregrip. And the reason I have this foregrip is because certain guns, like the M4 for instance, really benefit from having a control above 50. Anything above 50, and the control, and it just works. It works, and it's better. Yeah, there are a lot of attachments that really, like, you know, hurt you in the long run. Like, so we're gonna actually, to be fair, I'll talk about the light barrel. Okay, so you have the light barrel. We go down to 54, all right? And then we're gonna swap that for the violet laser. And that's 58, all right? The violet laser improves accuracy while moving, okay? And is not visible to enemy players. It is visible to enemy players. That's a lot of shit. The amount of times I've shot people hiding in bushes after I've noticed like a bright purple laser pointing in my face. But the light barrel offers the same like benefits to that. And it's the same cost overall. So if you'd have to use the basic barrel, and then you'd have to have like the laser, okay? You can combine the two to have more benefit. So at the moment we're at a 200 ADS, 200 millisecond ADS, and 133 millisecond. Now, remember before when I was talking about the SOR, the SCAR? Remember when I put this magazine on it and it did this? This is an M4, this is a carbine, okay? You can get the same ADS speed with the fucking SCAR that you can on the M4, which I think is genuinely insane. Like, that is just insane. But with the M4, because it's a carbine, you don't really need to worry about this as much, because, I mean, like, unless you're putting the 40-round fast mag on, you're not really losing anything, if that makes sense. So with this gun, I would say, go crazy with our mags, alright? But if you're going to use a vertical foregrip, one of these, okay, if you're going to use one of these attachments, okay, you need to use either a light barrel or the violet laser. And the reason I say this is because this grip will increase your, it will decrease the accuracy you have while moving by a lot. It will reduce the horizontal recoil though, by quite a lot. In comparison, the low profile stubby will do the same as this. It will increase your mobility, reduce your ADS speed, but it won't control horizontal recoil as much. The vertical recoil will be the same as this. The horizontal recoil won't be the same. It will bounce around a little bit more. It will be noticeable at sort of mid to long range. But I suppose it also depends on what you consider mid to long range. So with the M4, I would always consider using classic vertical. This gun needs 50 plus control in order for it to be a viable weapon at multiple ranges. But yeah, so again, rail cover. Like, look, we'll just show you. So 133 at the moment, boom, 167. So if you didn't use this, and you wanted to put like, you know, this big mag, now it's 200 and 200, which again, you'd think would be good. You'd want your sprint fire time and your ADS time to be the same. You don't. You want sprint fire time to be faster by a lot. I mean, if we use the 20 round mag, yes, we have a 167, good. But that only goes down now to 100 milliseconds. However, obviously you're going to be thinking to yourself, well, yeah, okay, fair enough, blah, blah, blah. But like, some of these builds are very restrictive, and yes, they are very restrictive. Not many people like using iron sights on guns. Iron sights have a 1.5 times magnification. So if you want something like, you know, a one-time scope, you now need to lose 5. So where can you get that from? I'd probably always use the barrel. Even though I just said this gun needs a 50 plus, if you really can't live without a scope, then that's what you should change. Or, I mean, technically, if you really didn't care that much, you could just go with a standard 30 round mag, and then you get all of the benefits of having the standard round 30 mag, and the ADS time, and the accuracy bonuses. But it bounces a lot. That's the only downside about this fucking gun. I don't think we can put this on. We need 5 more. Fuckerine. I mean, we'll put that on there for now, because the 𝓼𝓵 that won't really do anything. It only increases accuracy while moving. And then we'll compare it with this one. So this one controls the horizontal recoil better, whereas this one doesn't so much. When you shoot this with this attachment, it tends to go up and to the right more like this, whereas with the classic vertical, it does eventually bounce, but it's like after like the 4th bullet, the recoil starts to kick in. So just bear that in mind with the M4. But like I said, if you really can't handle not having, like you need a scope, then this is the optimum setup. But again, it all depends what you want out of your gun, I guess. But this is an optimum M4 build. That is an optimum M433 build. This is the best build for the 𝓭 in the entire world. This gun is just a fucking laser beam. You don't even have to leave targets. It's fucking insane. I can't get over how amazing this gun is. And the thing that makes this gun even more fucking nutty, I'm just gonna glaze it a bit more, I'm sorry. 133 millisecond sprint recovery time, so that's how fast your gun is ready to shoot after sprinting, okay? 200 millisecond ADS time, which is really competitive, okay? If we slap the heavy barrel on, we gain shit tons of precision. Our ADS time is still 250, but our sprint recovery time, our ADS time goes up to 250, which isn't that bad, it's still pretty competitive, but our sprint recovery time stays at 133. So now you've got a gun which its first 4 bullets are more accurate than anyone else's bullets with this sort of a setup, and you have like basically no bloom. And I've still got 6 bullets. If you're really good at target switching, this is just an insane gun to use. It just is. It's fucking insane. It's just nutty. I wouldn't advise using the heavy extended because that does increase it, and you don't really gain a lot. Like, normally when you use I mean, look, you gain nothing. The heavy extended doesn't do anything. Normally with the heavy extended barrels, they increase, like, bullet velocity somehow. I mean, I suppose you are gaining more bullet velocity from that, but I would just use the extended. Because then you gain all of the benefits. This is the best setup this gun can ever be in. I would avoid using any of these. I mean, you can if you really want to. It doesn't have any negatives, it only increases everything. So gun more accurate, but this setup right here is just the best setup for this gun. And the thing that I think is even more insane with this gun is it then becomes even more versatile. So say you're in a close quarters map you can slap the short barrel on, and now you've got a bit more hip fire, and you're a bit more mobile than you were before. I mean, you don't need to have the fucking... You could put the basic barrel on if you really wanted to. You don't need that, you can use that, then you get 5 extra points for something else. And it doesn't matter how big the mag is, as long as you don't use a fast mag, you won't incur any penalties. So if you really wanted to, you could put a 45 round mag in this motherfucker, and mag dump everybody. It's just kind of insane. Look, this is like... The thing you want to be doing with your battlefield loadouts is you want to be changing them so that they have a faster sprint recovery. That's what you want. Faster sprint recovery. It also, okay, just to go off on a fucking other tangent here, okay? All of these guns, okay, all of these guns, they're sort of like their level 50 version. I mean, you can't see it here, but in this, okay, I'll just show you what I mean. In this, they've got this attachment. That's the attachment they have. In most of the level 50 guns, they have this attachment. And do you want to know what this attachment does? This attachment does the same as this one, but it has slightly more mobility and less control overall. Again, ignore this shit where it says the cost of accuracy while moving, because I've yet to see any real negative effects to that, apart from the vertical grips and this stubby in particular. Oh, and that one as well. Everything else, just ignore that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do anything. Only use a light barrel if you're going to use those, or the violet scope, the violet laser. But they're all the same. So if we go over here, it has another one of those. And then this one. Look, it's there again, and that has a 20 round mag. This doesn't, because it doesn't actually have that attachment, so pointless. This doesn't either, but this gun in the setup that they have is actually pretty good. Again, it's because this gun and that gun are pretty good at what they do. Oh look, it's there again. It's there again. I wonder why that is. I think that's because DICE understand how they made the game, and they understand that mobility is king. Anyway, I'm going to shut the fuck up. And we're going to go play a game. I'm very sorry for waffling for so long. Not Manhattan Bridge, definitely not New Sobek City. Merak Valley, a bearing offensive, I suppose. We'll do them. Is anyone online that I can invite? Jimzo. He's in a game. I can invite him, I guess. Sorry, I went off on a fucking huge tangent there, and I'm very sorry. But I'll, like, clip it down and turn it into a video. I don't think he'll join because he's in a game, and I don't know how long the game's been going for, so, but the invite's there. Game started. This is a pretty even match in terms of like console versus... There's more console players on the enemy team. That could be fun. Right. What's this setup as? Put the basic barrel, put the heavy barrel on. We'll sort for a suppressor. And... we'll have 36 bullets, because that way that takes up. He's talking on mic, what's it?
Eieiei. Bist ein Hals nicht voll, Junge.
I thought he was you for a second.
Kann ich ohne Scheiß. Hier ist die Empfehlung. Pick up. Wenn du hier als der hinterher und du bist hier schon links und nicht. Ja, ja, genau. Also. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ja, ein bisschen. Du sagst halt auch da und da. Ich gucke halt so richtig, wo jetzt der
Translate you into the chapel.
Der Fokus hingeht, also wo gerade Angriff und so weiter. Aber wenn du bei bist, quasi, dann lässt sich das ja meistens, wenn du sagst, da. Hinkt der in der... Okay, das gibt's nicht. Das sollten die nicht richtig. Halt, wir liegen auf Kisten irgendwo erhöht. Den ehrlichen Scheiß nicht.
Oh, drop to the floor, that's what killed me.
Ey, ohne Scheiß sitzt der immer noch auf der Ecke. Der steht zwischen dem Schrank und der Wand.
Shit.
Die ganze Zeit.
My fucking mouse is... Sorry, my keyboard is still fucked and won't let me type. The only way I'm gonna get that to be fixed is if I turn the game off and turn it back on again, because, you know, reasons. Right. I would like some more ADS time. 𝓼𝓵𝓮𝓪𝓼𝓮 is fine. Oh, I fucking love this song. This song is great. Doesn't really fit the theme that's happening, I guess, but, you know. Oh my god, I got molested. I was about to hit the enter key and type D heavy. Reinforcements needed a D, but I can't do that because it don't work.
Entweder, dass du halt visuell sichtbar bist, für alle. 10 Sekunden. Genau. Dass du geslappt wirst. Alter, wie behindert. Das kann doch nicht sein, Alter. Der läuft mit dreimal vor die Flinte mit dem Rücken. Aber ich krieg ihn nicht down. Weil ich wie so ein Parkinson-Kranker meine Maus festhalte. Alter, ich bin da zum Scheiß dämlich.
Very angry German.
Ich weiß gar nicht, warum ich so hart verreise auf Distanz. Also durch die Battle-Bonus-EP, die ich jetzt so kriege, und hast du nicht gesehen?
Fuck off, bro.
Wenn ich jetzt mit einer guten Runde von dir
Sieg.
Ja, du hast gehört, dass ich gesagt habe, mit dir. Nee, ich wähle gerade keinen aktiven Booster oder so, das ist. Ich wäre grundsätzlich Booster durch das Pro drin. Die anderen. Ne? Deswegen, wenn du jetzt noch die Kombination reinmachst hier mit irgendwelchen. Was weiß ich wie. Aber nichtsdestotrotz brauchst du Kills. Kills und Punkte. Beides habe ich nicht.
Oh, come on, bro.
Sollten wir machen. Sollten uns alle reinlöten.
Oh my god, what a fucking brilliant revive. Jesus. You were like literally one shot from death. Oh fuck. I'm so lucky. I really can't be fucking asked to try hard that much anymore. We're just gonna lose. And it's just it's just what's gonna happen. Ooh, this is a nice remix. It's from a song called it's from a game called Kingsfield, which is like basically the games that were the precursors to Dark Souls by From Software. So fucking lucky. The only way we're gonna, well, the only way I'm gonna be able to, like, help us win a bit more is if I switch to a different gun. I don't really want to. I don't really care. Let's see if this helps. Thanks for sticking me on the shit team game. Really appreciate it. It's really enjoyable. How did you fucking see me through that tiny fucking gap? Fuck off, bro. Seriously. What the fuck is this game? I'm just getting fucking, like, every time I try to do anything, there's just someone there to shoot me, and it's always, like, 2 people. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Brilliant, thanks. Oh fuck, now I can't type. You know, I'm just gonna do a thing, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the game off and turn it back on again, so then I can fucking type and go from there, because the lack of being able to type is genuinely becoming irritating. Because I just want to type the word GG, that's all I want to do, but it's not going to let me do that because I don't fucking know. I don't get it. Let me, no, pressed all the wrong buttons. Yes, there we go, good, finally, Jesus. My God. Oi. Right, I'm gonna BRB and go for a piss. Great big piss. That's what I'm gonna go do. Go do a big pee. So, be right back. Okay, I have returned. I also fed the cats while I was, well, in the hallway. Now that's done, they won't be so bothersome. Not that they're necessarily bothersome to begin with. Now that it's done, they won't, like, you know, be an arsehole. Did he not did he not? My god, that sucks. He didn't accept my friend request. In fact, I think he blocked me. Unless he accepted my friend request on PlayStation, he might have done. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. 𝓲𝓵 has updated. Oh, that's interesting. Damn, bro, he didn't. He hasn't. My god. Hi. Really, broski? That sucks. I mean, I'll cancel the request and then you can do that. I do wish my controller would turn on quicker and be less irritating, but there we go. Alright, let me just... Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is AK. Well, it's actually AAK540, so that's not my real name. You can call me AK then. Or Uncle, I guess, if you really want to. Welcome to the chaos. If you have any questions, ergo, if you have, like, I don't know, if you play this fucking game and you want to know anything about, like, you know, how to get your controller settings to be better, or, I don't know, anything at all, any information that you want, I will give it to you free of charge. All you need to do is ask in chat. I will answer anything. All I request in return is if you drop a fucking like, you ungrateful bastards. There you go. Just drop a fucking like. Stop being a pussy. Do it. There's a like button there. You fucking click it. That's all you gotta do. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to give me your money for no reason, though I would like it. You don't have to do any of that sort of shit. You just hit the like button. That's all you gotta do. And by hitting the like button, it says to the YouTube algorithm gods that you like this shit, and it will be delivered to you in a little wicker basket with, like, you know, like, just imagine you had like a little picnic basket. That's how it will be delivered to you every single day. And you'll get to listen to this stupid voice of mine and listen to me complain about my team being shit, when in reality it's probably my fault. So there you go. So we're here every weekday from about 6 PM. Ooh, I'll snipe then. Now my mouse is less fucked. Oh, okay. Fox sound. I don't understand why some people have got such high pings. Have you not got places to play? Raging Monkey, what a name. Like, I mean, like, what is my ping currently? Okay. My ping is 27. Make sure this is what I want. We'll stick with the basic barrel just so then I can use this motherfucker. Oh. Okay. Can't use that motherfucker unless I use that motherfucker. Because that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? What about if I use that? Can I use it there? Really? I can only... That makes no sense. That makes no sense! But what about if I use the 10 times scope? I'm not going to use the 10 times scope. Really? Wow, okay. Yep, that makes no sense. I mean, it's fine. I'll just use the gun as God intended. And we might as well use that as well, because then that will increase our... Okay. So the reason I put that scope on the gun... I'll show you. So over here we have some fields. And those fields are covered with corn. But if you use a one-time scope and you aim at the fields, you notice that the corn disappears. So now I can see where enemies are to a degree. And we can do that. Ow, motherfucker! Ow! How did he kill me before you did? Good golly. That was horrendous. Actually, I don't like this side of the map because there's less opportunities for nice sniping. That's fine. those are the feet. Yeah, so like while I'm aiming here, and I'm looking for that target, I can do this, and then I have a wider peripheral. So it means that I don't have to like compromise my ability to see enemy targets. For any particular reason? Oh, bro, I ran out of mouse pad. Now, I want to preface as well, when I say I've run out of mouse pad, I don't actually mean I literally ran out of mouse pad. What I mean is I reached the end of where I can feasibly turn. Yeah, sorry, because you know I was there. Sorry, obviously. That makes perfect sense. I thought you were the person my teammate killed, but I didn't realize there's like fucking 4 of them. You know, I feel really stupid for doing that. Genuinely, I feel dumb. I'm guessing, seeing as a lot of my teammates aren't there anymore, all of the enemies weren't killed. I wonder what they like to do. Shooting at me through a floor. Stop it. You're making it too obvious, bros. I wish I had more options when it came to, like, enabling or disabling fucking foliage and shit. Because I just turned the fucking foliage off. I'll just turn it off. No grass, thank you. Someone is shooting at me, but then when I go to look, they're not there. That's most peculiar. I was gonna do that, you're so mean. I'm sorry, what? Wow, okay, yeah, no, fair enough. Might get res, who knows? I think if I'm staring at an enemy like that, it should spot it for everyone. I don't know as a tank why you would try to kill me. Okay, I could have literally picked you up. Well. I'd have been so unhappy if that had missed. Quite in the open here. Oh, fuck, nice shot. I'm gonna get that. I'd have to remove that, but I don't really want to remove it. But we'll use this, and then we'll put this back on. I mean, I guess it's not the best thing. See? It's blocked by the scope. Still do the same thing, I just can't see anything when I use it. I do like the way there's just a single mine here, just chilling, minding its own business. You want to remember there's a dude on the roof. Well, there was. I suppose my teammates have killed him because, well, there are teammates there. Random place. Oh my god. Never mind. Like 15 and 4. Just put the big one charge quickly. I'm gonna sneeze. I think. Come on. Can we please look? Can my face please decide whether or not it's going to sneeze? That would be great. No, good. Oh, fantastic. Well, the next game is loading. I'm gonna just go do the thing. Oh, fantastic. Why won't it go any further? What is wrong with this chair? There we go. Fuck. Broski. Just look, you're a chair, you've got wheels. All you've got to do is just, like, you know, do the thing. It's not difficult. Really not. Is it not? Is it difficult because I'm doing it? Probably. I don't really want to use. What have we got? I recognize this name. Well, I recognize a Duke, and the person, I'm pretty sure, I also kind of vaguely recognize this one as well. I mean, everyone knows Bright Spider. But when people have names like that, it's normally because they have this setting turned on. Yeah. When set to on, your ID will appear different to other players in the server. Players will not be able to see your actual online ID in Battlefield. However, that's not true, because if we go over to Mr. Bright Spider over here, and we view his PlayStation profile, there he is. Good, good. Right, okay, so, what are we gonna do? 𝓵𝓤, that works. Light barrel, cool. We won't need lightweight bullets because it's not really that much of a point. We don't need this scope. Iron sights will do fine. We'll go with this motherfucker. And then this motherfucker. Oh, okay. We can have a scope. Who would have thought? Who would have thought we can have a scope? There we go. Unless I use the silencer, in which case then I don't need a scope. Yeah, that works. So again, if you're liking the stream, please drop a like. If you're not liking it, fuck off. If you like it so much you want to hit the subscribe button, that would be great. It really helps out a lot. Oh, fucking hell. Right, so what we're gonna do is quickly have a look at this. We need the light brown because we're using a vertical grip. That's kind of a given. We don't really need those. What? 200, 250. I mean, we'll give it a go. I would rather be able to, like, reload a bit quicker, but if it gets me killed in close quarter situations where I can't ADS quick enough, I will swap. So, a couple of things that I'm going to point out, because I'm one of these sweaty players that sort of notice a lot of shit. If you notice, we are currently in the lead. However, we've now lost B. Our team are currently floundering in the alleyway to get there. All my team need to do to get B, okay? Look, alright, I'm going to give you some live commentary, alright? So the enemy are holding B, okay? My team are pushing in to this location. Everyone who's gone down this alleyway has died, okay? If you're in this situation where they've got B and you're here, okay, drop some smoke here and flank around to this area and get up into this building. And then flood through this building and then flank around, and what you will normally find is the enemies are here and here, and you are now here. My team sort of did the same thing. They pushed through this area and took it from the back, so that's good. If you're trying to take C, okay? If you're trying to take C, alright? Unless you have a fucking shotgun and you're a fucking goblin, don't go in the building. Stick to the outside area. If you do go in the building, go to the second floor, because that's where you can't cap the flag from the second floor, but that's where everyone likes to sit and be a little dickhead. With D flag, there's actually a really sneaky little spot. So there's a big container here on D. You stand behind this container, you are off the flag. But you can see, because when the enemies spawn, there's some areas down here, and they spawn all along here, okay? And if you're hiding behind this container, you can see them before they can see you. And 9 times out of 10, they don't shoot at you straight away. With E is just a ball ache. Everyone just sits back here. I tend to go around this area. And A is just a piece of shit. But yeah, so what I was going to say is, with my esteemed view of everything, watching how my team move, there's quite a lot of it. There's a heavy enemy presence here. Everyone's basically just pushing into the enemies without really thinking about flanking or whatever else. Everyone's moving this way because this big tank is supporting the push, but the enemies are now blowing through here and around here. This tank will probably move down to this position and take A, and all of my team here won't be able to take C because they'll all die. Fuck you very much. that person died in a funny way. They went, ah! Enemies spawn back here, by the way, and people put spawn beacons, so... It's always good to check. Take C, and the tank is now pushing towards E, which is pointless. Check up here because people put spawn beacons there. Of course. All the people on that flag, you have to kill me. Perfect sense. And I don't get revived. Makes even more sense. Alright, so we're going to put a scope on this. I'm going to switch to the basic barrel just so I can put a scope on them. I will now have less accuracy whilst moving the weapon. Through a fucking floor, bro. Please go to another flag. Please. Please go. Please go to another flag. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna use assault, so I get the benefit of using assault. More bullets, not necessarily good, but... team are, well, not very good. I realize I'm not exactly... Fuck off, bro. Fuck, why me? Of all the people that were there, why me? We're not gonna win. Look, they're just sitting outside our spawn point. You had 15 HP. Wow. We're just getting fucking absolutely railed here. I don't even know what gun I should use. This one won't do what I want it to do. Of course, yes. Right, I'm gonna go shut my curtains because it's dark. And then we'll keep playing this bullshit. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I apologize. I think I just scared my cat. Like, literally scared him. Like I walked past him and stroked him, and everything was okay. And then, when I walked past him again and stroked him, he, like, freaked the fuck out. Like, just, like, lost his mind. Hmm. 200 milliseconds is ridiculous. 𝐷167. Full light brown, short brown. Go from 36 to 32. Well, actually, that's not true. We do this. We go from 27 to 30. So it's only a gain of 3, so that's not too bad. We gain more from just about existing. But then we can't really use the fast mag because of the sitch. We can use a 20 round fast mag, but then what's the point in using that when we could just use this and it would be so much better? mean, that's all well and good. Fuck you. Again. Right, look. We gotta jump like there, bro. We gotta jump like there. Oh, we lost 2 bullets. I prefer that because it makes it look like an actual like gun. Like, I don't know why the G36C that we have is the like, so in real life, okay, the real G36. I suppose actually no, we've got the assault rifle version, and the carbine version sort of ends there. That's why I prefer the short barrel, because it looks more like an actual G3, and I like the G3. That might work. I don't know, I always find that with this gun, without the heavy barrel, you just have like 200. That might actually, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it looks nice. Realize that it doesn't really matter what it looks like. Oh, I didn't realize I included these songs. Shit. Sorry, those songs weren't supposed to be in there. I was listening to those before. Trying to figure out what songs I wanted to remixes of. I got sushi with me. Might as well invite both of those. How do I message him? F1. You're right there. Okay. See, I think that's weird because I can't type. Oh, I can. Oh, okay, I can't. That's stupid. Alright, I'll wait for them to join then. Mason's in Siege of Cairo, that's kind of depressing. 𝓼𝓵𝓮𝓪𝓼𝓮, I don't know what 𝓼𝓵𝓲's doing. I'll invite him again, but yeah. I ain't playing Battle Royale, Dutch. I'm sorry. It's just, I ain't doing it. I don't give a fuck about Battle Royale. I never have, I never will. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I do hope that person I just accidentally invited doesn't join. Okay, good. He won't. Let me just... Oh, that's really big. Maybe it would be better there, but at least you can see it. There you go. Nice to see that it's just working. How did I accidentally did that before, and I can't remember what I did. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna find a game while I'm waiting for them to join, because there's no point in me sitting around here. Might as well turn escalation on as well. Sometimes it can be fun. don't dislike Eastwood, I just don't like Eastwood. Oh, okay. This works. It's only console. Oh. See. That is the first time I've ever joined a lobby with someone that I've got blocked. I wonder why I blocked them. Let's unblock them, shall we? There we go. I really would prefer not to use that. I just really wouldn't like to use that. Low zoom then. I want to do the same. My aim is so potato. That was fun. I mean, it was awful. I'm not going to sit here and say it wasn't awful, but it was also really funny. So I kind of I don't care. It was funny. So. I might as well do, if I use the basic brown, then I can at least get the better business. too high. Fucked a lot of you. There you go. Got no bullets. Yeah, so the lack of an extended barrel is really hampering my ability to hit the shots. Thank you. I wasn't seriously expecting to come out of that without, like, you know, some sort of detrimental bullshit, but there you go. Fuck it, we'll use a 10 times scope. Fuck you, 𝘲𝓼, you're so lucky. Fucking level 11, skulking around in the dark like a little bitch. I'm gonna guess that he's dead. I'm not gonna fuck around and try and find him. Right, 10 times scope needs to fuck off. I'm 𝓬𝓚ℎ𝓼𝓮𝓪𝓼𝓮. Also, to be fair, go back to that. It's the best of all worlds, I suppose. Bro, fuck off. Ah. Is Mason in here? Join the squad. Back in. Why do they always turn around at the last fucking second? It's so annoying. It genuinely drives me fucking insane. Like, the dude has no reason to turn around at all. None. I literally just heard footsteps. No, did I? Oh, it was fucking sushi. I was really confused. I was like, whoa. Bro, what the fuck? I just shot you in the face. turn my microphone on. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me when you talk. Where the fuck is the damn hole? Go in. There we go. Fuck. Is it working? No, it's not. Why would it be working? Still not working. Oh yes, I remember now. I fucking turned the voice chat off, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, now that I've turned it on, I might be able to hear what people are saying. Hello, Mason. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm not in the game now. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, can you hear what I'm saying, buddy? I've invited Jim, but I don't think he's joining. But no, I'm not in a game currently.
Can you hear me?
Oh shit, I can. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Oh, not bad. I like the fact you can turn your microphone on in this fucking game, but 𝓼𝓼𝓐𝓏 just can't seem to fathom the idea.
Usually sit on Discord, but...
I'm guessing it's in a Discord that I can't join due to not being part of special clubs. I see. I have applied for the Creator Network like 3 times, and like... I don't know, bro. I just, like, I literally suck Battlefield's cock on the daily. And DICE are like, yeah, okay, never mind. But, like, people are like, this game is fucking dying, bro. It's dead. Have you seen the Steam charts? My god. And they're like, you know, you could be a creator. Maybe it's because I suck the dick, I don't know.
Probably. Are you in the game?
No, I'm joining a game. Oh, I can tell base.
Some weird stuff before I can.
Yeah, so I think what happened was the last game. So, because I'm on console, even though I have crossplay turned on, sometimes I think it sticks me in console only games, if that makes sense. So I think that's why you couldn't join. Lightweight barrel, I guess. Lightweight amp. Well, we seem to have 3 flags, so that's always a good thing. You got a lot of them coming down that step. Taking beat. I swear, They changed something now. I can hear my own teammates speak. Oh shit. Did you have a YouTube channel or a Twitch, Instagram, OnlyFans?
No. Play.
We are about to get taken. 𝐿𝑎𝑑𝑒83. Really? You killed me with that? Makes no sense. Realize I think my vape is setting up the microphone, so I do apologize.
I don't know.
𝓬𝑵. Alright, getting back.
that was their fucking spawn. I'm an idiot. Alright, well, unfortunately, we can't die 18 more times. 16. Oh, 15 and 3, I'll take that.
We came in late.
We did, yes. I mean, if we can get a full squad, then at least skill-based matchmaking and team balancing will know what to do with us. That'd be good.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I don't like about playing solo in this game is that I always get stuck on the team, and someone described this really funny on Reddit. They said, I always get stuck on a team full of potatoes. And I do. They're always fucking potatoes. Every single one.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm expected to capture all the flags, and revive everyone, and repair everything, do all the recon.
Easy task.
Yeah.
Now the balance.
At least it's slightly more difficult on this game to team stack than it was in 2042.
True.
I could use the soul.
Weekly challenges. Week on.
Game. Okay, good. You did the gun I wanted. That's all. I didn't spawn with a ladder. No. The ladder is OP. What? There's a dude next to me. amazing.
There's one in the corner, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, there's a medic close by, but I'm not sure. Busy area this.
Bro, what?
Side. Oh,
They're fucking everywhere. I wouldn't bother trying to get me.
oh, I died.
Alright.
Came in numbers.
Different gun time.
Trying that new, what is it called? A C or something?
Oh, the SMG.
No, yeah, the SMG.
Brother in Christ, why? Bruh, fuck off. I mean, credit where credit's due. You killed me with an SVK before I could kill you with an M433, so impressive, but fuck you entirely.
Sometimes it's random.
I respectfully declare that you shall step on Lego in the dark.
Yeah. Sometimes it dies so quick.
Love it. Okay.
We can sneak.
Red dot. Suppressive. Just what I want to get. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. KTS 100. That's like the 4th time I've been revived now, shit. Wasn't to worry.
I'll try to sneak to him.
Unfortunately, I don't have a small beacon, but it's a pretty neat little spot, so I'm gonna stay here.
Ah, no worries, we... That beacon is really good actually.
Spawn.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude. He's 25 and 0 and he's a low. Man. Fuck him. Reported. Fucking. I didn't like it when he was shooting at me from when I was a D and he was shooting me in the fucking hole. Fuck him. What the fuck?
What's happened?
The dude sniped our squad main, and then I ran to get him, but there was a claymore in front of the truck. But it was the claymore from the dude who just... I don't know. That's either some like, I don't know, that's like IQ level 10,000. I would place a claymore here, because I know that I'm going to shoot someone, and they're going to move away. Oi, this is just shit. Ugh. I think my reactions are getting slower.
Depends on usually when I get tired, I'm just like slow as a snail.
I upgraded my mouse to some glass feet, thinking it would like help, but it totally didn't help. It just made everything worse. I think it's because, well, my pad probably needs a good clean, so I bought a replacement one, so then I can wash this and use that.
Yeah.
I tried everything, like all of these little fucking weird gimmicks that you can get for mouse and keyboard, like wearing a silly little sleeve that allows me to slide around and shit. And like, I got some like weird bumps and I don't know what they are, like. They're just like grip enhancements, I guess. I don't know. I just need a bigger mouse.
So you use a mouse and keyboard for your PlayStation, or is it?
Yeah, PlayStation 5 Pro. Which sounds fancy. But then I also have a 3060 fucking Ryzen 5 5500, whatever. It's like a PC that I've got on the side, which I use for streaming.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
I would play PC games, but like I want to play them in 1440p because I got two 1440p like Samsung Odyssey G5s, but I can't. I would struggle to play the game in 1440p and stream it in 1440p.
Yeah, that takes a little bit of bandwidth, I guess.
But just streaming the PlayStation works. And I'm still technically in 1440p, and I think I get about between 110 and 120 FPS. There's no FPS awesome counter, so can't really tell.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Hopefully this game is less me getting shot by everyone that exists ever, and more me doing some shooting.
Yep.
Never mind, spoke too soon. I have a feeling our team aren't going to do very well. Should have done that. I could see the guy. I just thirsted. Did not thirst. Tea.
Oh, we are taking pretty awesome.
Far too many times on my one. Kill a guy, and then the moment he drops dead on the floor, his teammate spawns directly on him.
Oh, yeah.
Turn around at the right second. But you still kill him. Alright, on my way back.
don't think I'm gonna get you. SCW-10, amazing.
Yes, very potent gun. Very powerful. You know what settings to change it? When I'm in game, your volume drops.
Okay, yes. In the audio settings, it's called voice chat ducking. Set that to 0.
Oh.
You just, why? What? What? Just a claymore in the middle of an alleyway. Not hidden, or like, you know, totally not the place I would ever expect to see a claymore. I'm doing awful, bro. I just can't seem to kill anything.
This game is a bit rougher, I would say.
After this match is over, I'm going to take this map off my rotation list because I think I need some medium-sized bullshittery to compensate all this bullshit.
I am late. Exactly. You're from UK, I guess. Do you know him in real life or? Yeah, I've actually met him. Yeah, exactly. He came visiting a few years back. It was in the vicinity, so to speak. Seen him a couple of times. Oh yeah. True. That is true. Yeah. Yep. It's true. Yep. No, I think the games can be, or rounds can be very different. Sometimes you're doing really well and the other one is totally the opposite. For me anyways. Playing the objective enemies. there are a few maps that are very not fun. Yep. No, go ahead. Can do one more round. Now it's...
So, like, obviously, I don't want to ask questions because, like, you know, there are certain things obviously you can't say if you are what I think you might be. So, are you a member of the old creator network? Is that something you can actually answer?
Oh no, I am not. I basically only played the game. I played Battlefield many years. Not any creator networks or anything. I just played the default game.
Oh, so like Battlefield 2 and 1942? Did you ever play 2142?
I started with 1942, but then I had kids, so Battlefield 2 I never played really. And Bad Company.
Oh yeah, I like Bad Company too.
Sorry, did you play that?
Yeah, I played all the Battlefields.
Oh, cool.
I'm old, bro.
I'm old as well. Yeah, I really enjoy the game type you make. If you really suck in one game, it's tanky, a little better.
Okay, shoot me directly through smoke.
Sorry?
That dude Smith just shot me through smoke. And I don't just mean like, I don't know. I used to play PC games all the time back in the day, and like, played Counter-Strike when I was semi-professional in 𝘟𝓵𝓵𝓮𝓪𝓼𝓮 and Enemy Down League and all that shit.
Yeah.
But like, when I moved to console, I preferred it because there weren't really any cheaters. But there are any cheaters now, there used to be.
Oh, yeah.
And the problem I have with PC is that I just don't trust anyone.
No.
Blatant cheaters are like, you know, a pain in the ass. It's the people that, like, I don't know, like, I don't like being the person that says, oh, you're cheating just because they killed me, because I don't really care. Like, you know, like, I get annoyed when someone kills me with an SCW-10. If they kill me with, like, a fucking 𝐿85, and they really put effort into murdering me, then it's fine, I don't care. Like, I just got murdered by an AK-205 in close range. 10 out of 10. That is difficult to do.
Yeah.
But like, if a dude beams me through smoke, I don't know. It's like, really? Did you really?
Yeah.
Like, are you really that good? Are you there?
Exactly.
That's why I like console, because there's no cheats, but I just wish that the crossplay was console v console instead of just PlayStation versus PlayStation.
the team.
How the hell did you kill me with that? Jesus. I use the MP7, I get like, I don't know, no kills. Ever.
Alright,
Oh my god.
always busy.
Yeah. I think I'm done for the evening. I don't think I can keep going.
Oh, no worries, mate.
Sorry to love you and leave you.
Thanks for the games, and
Trying to convince 𝓼𝓼𝓲𝓐 to use voiceover, actually. Shit. I think when he hears my voice, he'll lose his mind.
yeah.
I bet he thinks I'm from, like, from Birmingham. You're 𝓼𝓼𝓲𝓐, so you do this shit. Oh, you do. What? Well. Doodle pip.
Sorry.
Alright. Take it easy, Mason.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Say later.
Right, I'm going to be ending the stream here. The reason I'm going to be ending the stream here is because fuck me, I am just done with this bullshit game for now. I cannot keep going. I just can't. I need to stop or I'm going to die. I'm literally going to lose my mind if I keep playing. Okay? Legitimately gonna lose my fucking shit. Like, I'm just gonna lose my mind. I really will. So, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, then like it. If you didn't, fuck off. If you liked it so much you want to subscribe or drop me a follow, please do. You'll see me tomorrow. You need to play another game. Might I suggest Counter-Strike? I've played Counter-Strike. I don't like the way they got rid of team deathmatch because now it's just free-for-all. It's the only thing I don't like. Honestly, that's the only reason I don't play it. I liked the team deathmatch game mode. That was the best game mode. Like, I'm not a huge fan of this like search and destroy style shit where I didn't like it even when I did it semi-professionally. Just like, you know, holding down an area and camping and tactical. I just want to run around and shoot things. But yeah, Counter-Strike is a good game. I've tried Counter-Strike, Val, Insurgency Sandstorm. I want to get armor. Definitely want to get armor. Well, armor reforger. 𝓼𝓵. I mean, that's fair. I mean, you do you at the end of the day. But anyway, Stefan. I'm not sure if I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry. But if you want to see more of this tomorrow, then you probably might want to follow me. I don't know if you... It's you, Climax. Ah, shit. Hey, how you doing, Climax? Drop us a follow, drop us a subscribe, you know, become a member, give me your hard-earned money for no reason. That'd be brilliant. But anyway, thank you for coming along. You'll see me tomorrow at about 6 for more of this bullshit. And... yeah, that's about it. Toodles all.